Hello and welcome to our channel. I'm Christine,
Hi, I'm Aziza.
And I'm Joy.
and today we're going to be talking about the family as a domestic church.
Did you know that long ago, way back in the first centuries, the early church fathers believed that home is the starting point for people to learn about discipleship, sanctification, and holiness? For this reason, a family, and particularly the parents, plays a major role in catechizing their children.
That's right. According to the Second Vatican Council, the family is an ecclesia domestica, which means domestic church. They state that in bosom of the family, that parents are by word and example the first heralds of faith with regarding to their children. So every home is called to become a domestic church, wherein family life should be centered on Christ.
So, what is the family's role? Because the family is a place where members of the community can encounter Christ, they should be involved in the mission of the church. So, families are expected to be effective bearers of the gospel in their community, a believing and evangelizing community, and become witnesses of Christ's love in their day to day life.
In addition, Pope John Paul II's book, Familiaris Consortio, he identified four tasks a Christian family must fulfill. First, to form a community of persons. Second, to serve life. Third, to participate in development of society. Fourth, to participate in the church mission of evangelization. With this, there are four rules that Christian family can do to achieve these tasks. These four tasks. Let's try to identify them through a game that may be very familiar to all of you, and that is four pics, one word. So we'll be showing you four pictures, then you guys will try to guess what it represents. So let's start. There are five letters. Can you guess what it is? You can just pause the video to think about your answer. The answer is unity. Great job for those who got it right. So let's learn about the agent of unity. The primary task of the family is to be seat of communion, establish the principle of mutual love between spouse and their children. The family, as a community of persons, is primarily built upon the conjugal communion of husband and wife. This unity, being covenant and a sacrament by nature, is expected to be absolute, total, faithful, and insoluble, reflecting the love of Christ for his spouse and the church.
Okay, now let's move on to the next agent. Four letters lang. Ano kaya to? Again, you may pause the video. Okay, it is the agent of life or the sanctuary of life. Let's discuss this. As an agent of life, the family is called to be at the service of life, which implies that the identity of marriage as communio personarum reaches its fullness when both husband and wife dispose themselves for the transmission of human life. The revealing sign of authentic marriage love is openness to life. In marriage, the mutual self-giving of husband and wife reaches its totality when they become cooperators with God for giving life to a new human person.
Okay, now moving on to the next agent. So we can see there are people communicating, exhibiting culture, and growth. So ano kaya ito? You can pause the video once again. Okay, the answer for this is social development. Now, how does a family become an agent for social development? So Pope John Paul II writes in Familiaris Consortio that the fundamental contribution of the family to the development of society is the promotion of authentic communion among family members. So here, members learn to practice the values of justice and solidarity, in which not only the dignity of the human person is valued, but also the good of the entire community. Other ways families can execute this is by strengthening the link between past and present generations, Second, acting as agents of economic life through exercising the value of work. And finally, actively participating in political processes by supporting and positively defending the family's rights and duties. Okay, now the last round and the final agent. So we can see there's a person praying, a family going to church, and reading the Bible. So can you guess the word? And the correct answer is the agent of evangelization. So if you got all the agents right, congratulations and well done to you.
The family, in its unique role as a community of life and love, also partakes in the church mission of evangelization, being grafted into the mystery of the church by virtue of the sacrament of baptism and the sacrament of matrimony. Husband and wife are called in a specific way to be witnesses of the Trinitarian love as a reflection of their conjugal love. The family expresses this mission in a very specific way as a domestic church, which is a privileged place for fulfilling the mission of the wider church.
And that is all of the 4 agents that a Christian family can be to achieve the 4 tasks of Pope John Paul II: the agent of unity, life, social development, and evangelization. So to conclude this lesson, it's important to keep in mind that families don't need to be perfect, but it is crucial for them to be a safe space for all its members to feel loved, valued, and respected, and will help each other grow towards positive development.
Yes, family is the very important gift that God has blessed us with, which is why, as families, we must actively participate in Christ's mission that has entrusted us to truly become a domestic church.
And that is all for today. We thank you so much for listening and participating with us. May God bless you and your family always.